Question number 126 says, mark the incorrect statement. You have to identify the incorrect statement in this question. Phelogen, phylum and pheloderm are collectively known as periderm. This is very true. Phelogen is made of narrow, thin-walled and nearly rectangular cells. This is very true. Cells of the secondary cortex are highly lignified and impervious to water. No. Cells of the secondary cortex do not show lignification at all. There is no lignification in the cells of secondary cortex. The cork is impervious to water due to sovereign deposition in the cell wall. Correct. So out of these four, the incorrect statement is statement number 3. So answer to this question is option number 3. Moving on to the next question, that is question number 127. Question number 127 says, monocot stems differ from dicot stems in. Monocot stem को आप कैसे dicot stem में differ करते हो? So you have to identify the feature which is true for monocot stem and which is not true or which is false for dicot stem. Monocot stem differ from dicot stems in absence of schizogenous water cavity. No, it shows monocot stem with schizogenous water cavity is present. So this is incorrect. Monocot stem differ from dicot stems in presence of cambium in conjoint collateral vascular bundles. This is present in both. Monocot stem में भी और dicot stem में भी vascular bundles are conjoint collateral. So on the basis of conjoint collateral vascular bundles, you cannot differentiate monocot stems from dicot stems. So this option is ruled out. Presence of collenchymatous hypodermis. In monocot stem, collenchymatous hypodermis is not there. Instead, there is sclerenchymatous hypodermis. So this option is ruled out. Option number 4. Monocot stems differ from dicot stems in possessing different sizes of vascular bundles in the ground tissue. This is correct. Different sizes of vascular bundles are present in the ground tissue in the monocot stem, whereas this is not true for dicot stem. So that means answer to this question is option number 4. Moving on to the next question, that is question number 128. Question number 128 says, secondary medullary rays formed during secondary growth in dicot stem pass through primary xylem and secondary phloem in the vertical directions? No, it passed through secondary xylem and secondary phloem in radial directions. First option is incorrect. It extends through the secondary xylem and secondary phloem in the radial directions. This is correct. It possesses lignified cell wall and meant for transport of water and minerals in vertical direction. No, there is no lignification in secondary medullary rays. No lignification. Fourth is secondary medullary rays. Secondary medullary rays run from central pith to the youngest layer of wood only. No, it runs from central pith up to all the layers of the wood. So this is incorrect. So out of these four, option number 2 is correct. So answer to this question is option number 2. Moving on to the next question, that is question number 129. Annual rings in perennial trees of dicots are not well distinguished in temperate areas. They are well distinguished in central North America. In the coastal areas, temperature is almost constant. It is almost same. Temperature or weather conditions is almost same. So cambium activity remains same. So as a result, annual rings in perennial trees of dicots is not well distinguished in coastal areas. कोस्टल एरियाज में एनुअल रिंग्स ट्रीज के अंदर नहीं दिखती हैं, क्योंकि वहां पर टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट होता है, तो वहां पर कैम्बियम एक्टिविटी सेम चलती रहती है। एनुअल रिंग्स की फॉर्मेशन तो होती है, बट हम उन्हें डिस्टिंग्विश नहीं कर सकते। सो दैट मीन्स आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर 2. Okay, moving on to the next question, that is question number 130. Question number 130 says, which of the following is or are dedifferentiated tissue in dicot trees? Cork cambium is dedifferentiated tissue. Interfascicular cambium is dedifferentiated tissue. Bulliform cell is primary permanent tissue. It is the modified epidermal cells found in the monocot leaf such as grasses. तो grasses के leaves के अंदर modified epidermal cells are bulliform cells. So this is not the dedifferentiated tissue. So this is incorrect. So out of these, which of the following are dedifferentiated tissue in dicot trees? Cork cambium and interfascicular cambium. So answer to this question is both 1 and 2. That means option number 4. Moving on to the next question, that is question number 131.